I'm Roger.
And I'm Adam.
And welcome to another episode of RC Street Stuff's Product of the Week. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Another drone.
Another drone.
Another drone.
To the people who are watching this 2 years from now, when something else has happened and, I don't know, we're involved in the Hunger Games and whatever's happening.
Yeah.
Back in the Christmas of 2016, FPV and drones were the hot thing.
They were.
That's why we've done so many darn drone videos.
All in a row, practically.
Yeah.
So let's see. This is from Kyosho.
Yep.
This is their drone racer. This one in particular is the G0. I don't think there's any difference between the three they're advertising on their site. They have different names for them, but
they're probably different bodies.
Different bodies.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. But they do appear to be the same model from.
From body to body. Right, makes sense. They're kind of marketing like they market their cars.
Absolutely. So, we were like, Kyosho drone, hey, another drone. And they're like, no, it's different and it's cool. And we were like,
boy, is it ever.
Is it ever. So, we got this in last week, and towards the end of the week, I cracked the box open because we were like, hey, we should probably think about doing a video on this. And I realized that... I was like, did they send us the
wrong controller?
Wrong controller?
This is a pistol grip.
For like a ground car, not a quadcopter. And it turns out that this isn't really a quadcopter per se. I mean, it is. They're advertising it as a quadcopter.
It's their drone racer, but it's Kyosho's interpretation of a drone racer.
It's a hovercraft, essentially. It automatically altitudes itself over the ground. There's a little more to that. They got sensors in it. We're going to get to that in a minute. And it basically allows you to drive it like a car,
right,
over in the air, but you don't have a lot of altitude adjustment.
Right.
It just sort of does all that with the sensors.
Right. Which, with a drone racer, I guess now that I think about it, maybe that's not a big deal. I'm not really drone racing. I like to race cars.
Yeah, no, and drone racing we know has been taking off for the last couple of years.
Right.
We haven't done a lot with it here in the shop, other than sort of the all-in-one kits that are beginner friendly. Because it's just such an expansive market that in order to support it, you really have to have a whole shop of anything but parts for that. And we can't really do that. We're too small a shop.
And Roger's old. He doesn't understand it.
It's just all this new fangled technology.
All this argle-bargle that I don't understand.
Exactly. So they sent it over, and we've had a couple days to tinker with this and poke with it and look at it. And they're definitely, I'll be honest, I'm a little confused as to who this is really aimed at. Because if you're a real drone enthusiast, I would think being limited to being closer to the ground would be sort of a no-go for some folks.
Right.
But if you're new to drone flying, maybe you already have a lot of RC experience with cars, this might be the next step for you. Yeah,
this would be a nice, with flying quads, and we've probably gone over this in other videos, the hardest thing people initially have is altitude control.
So that's the up and down there.
Right, and we've discussed that in some of the Dramata videos where they have altitude hold, and it takes a lot of concentration out of flying, which makes it easier for you to learn to fly.
Yes.
This essentially is doing the same thing, but you're controlling the altitude with this little switch on the side here.
Yeah.
So what it's doing is it's got altitude sensors underneath, like a DJI Phantom.
Yeah.
And it's
altitude and barometric sensors.
Right.
So it's also sensing the air.
Right. Yeah. Well, exactly. So these little fancy sensors just know how high off the ground it is. So
it will automatically adjust. So yeah, if you're racing along and it's supposed to be able to see, hey, there's something here.
It'll go up.
And it'll go up.
And go back down.
Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't see any forward-facing sensors. I don't mean to turn this into I'm not convinced, but...
It's interesting.
I'm not convinced. I don't know. I have not had anybody asking about these yet. I haven't heard a lot of buzz on these. I did a quick look on YouTube. Looks like a couple people have them. But, again, just sort of what it is. It's more of a fancy hovercraft. I mean, the technology is nice. That's not anything to shake a stick at.
No, it's a cool product.
So, speaking of product, we should probably break down at least what's in the box and what does this bad boy go for. What is this, about three?
About $340, 300
Okay.
around in the mid threes.
Okay, so $300 comes with everything you need. It is what they call Readyset, or as we refer to, ready to run.
Right.
That includes battery, charger, controller, and
Right.
pretty much everything you need to get going in the box, except for batteries for the controller. You can buy those anywhere, obviously.
Right.
And let's see. A little bit of the tech. I mean, they're including 6 access gyros, 3 angle speed sensors, 3 accelerator sensors, barometric pressure sensors.
Right.
Looks like brushless motors. Let's see, easy mode and active mode. So it looks like it's got like babysitting for you, and when you want to get a little trickier with it.
It sounds like this essentially is just doing all the flying for you, and it allows you to use the controller to control it. So this is kind of...
It really is. It's like focus on racing and driving, leave all the other stuff to us.
Right.
They're saying it is not a high altitude flyer. I think their idea was, what I was reading in their marketing, is that they are aiming at someone who wants to keep their eyes on the ground.
Right.
So I can kind of see their thinking on this. It's different for sure.
Right.
We haven't had a chance to really fly this thing yet. Maybe we'll do that after the video a little bit, but it's an interesting setup. It's got a lot of nice advanced features to it, and in general, Kyosho makes really decent stuff.
Right.
So, I mean, it feels good. It's well made.
Yeah, no, it feels like a quality product. The fact that you have little motors in it that can tilt these forward, the thing has got a lot of tech built into it.
It does. And so that's really what you're paying for. So
right.
I guess maybe it's just, I guess I'm having a hard time with the drone racer label on it when it's really not a drone. At least not in the sense that we've come to know.
Well, I mean, it is and it isn't. It looks exactly like a drone, but it's not a high altitude thing. So, like you said, it's kind of like a fast hovercraft in a way, or just a low altitude torpedo. I don't know. It's I picture Kyosho envisioning like I picture Kyosho envisioning like RC cars not being around anymore, and people racing these at RC tracks, like the little altitude sensor, making it jump over jumps, and like an airborne version of like a 10 scale buggy or something like that. I don't know. I mean, for sure, it's got a lot of tech. It's a very well made product. I don't know if everyone's gonna get it though. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. For sure, it's definitely a good product. We really haven't seen a bad product from Kyosho.
Yeah.
It just has questionable execution.
Yeah, I mean, again, it'll just be, we got to get these in some people's hands. Who knows?
Right.
Hopefully we'll sell a couple of these during the holidays and we'll get some feedback and see how it goes.
For all we know, 5 years from now when the Hunger Games is happening,
this could be the hugest thing.
This is the hugest thing out there, and everyone's going to say, hey, watch this video of these idiots from RC Street Shop making fun of the Kyosho video.
Yeah, and they were making fun of it.
And now they're dead in a field somewhere. After being shot with a flaming arrow?
Let's see. I think that's about it. Like I said, everything it needs in the box. Do you like that spoiler?
Kyosho, I've got a question for you. Why did you put a spoiler on something that flies? The idea of a spoiler is downforce. The idea of a thing flying is to stay in the air. So you just is it supposed to,
I mean, I'll buy it. Just looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
It looks neat.
It's cool looking.
So
it's like a Formula One car without tires.
Yeah, and you can go in here and take the arms out and adjust these at angles so you can get.
Right, and that's going to add more speed to it. Essentially, if you want to go faster, you tilt the arms forward.
Yeah, so
faster hovering above the ground.
It does all that. There you go. I mean, I don't know. I'm really curious about this. So.
Yeah, we may use it and go crash into a customer's car in the parking lot.
Yeah. So if you come in and buy this, it may be used. There you go. Obviously, we're still a little confused about this.
Well, it's
not confused, but
drone racing is FPV.
Yes.
No question.
Yes.
There's no such thing as non-FPV drone racing. This is not an FPV drone.
No.
So it's like, what are you trying to do here with this? I mean, you call it a drone racer, but it's not really a drone racer.
But in the video, they look like they're having fun.
For sure. But the whole idea behind drone racing is racing around stuff where you're out of line of sight.
You're out of line of sight.
This is a strictly line of sight vehicle.
And you're also navigating in between obstacles, and you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely aerobatics involved that I'm just not seeing with this.
I mean, I'm not saying this thing isn't fun. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying where does their... I don't know what Kyosho's angle is on this. Who they're trying to appeal to, and who they're trying to sell it to.
Well,
but hey, we bought them.
We bought a couple. They're here in the shop. If folks would like to come in and check these out, because they are different from what else is out there, is there somewhere they can do that?
You sure can.
Where is this?
That's a magical place.
Where is that magical place?
It's RC Street Shop.
Whoa! I know this place.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I do too.
I'm there right now.
Where?
RC Street Shop.
There you go.
Yay.
Which is code word for heavy drug use. 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California, 90808.
There you go. Let's see, if you can't make it to the shop, you live in a different part of the country, that's okay. You can call us too.
That's not the phone number. What the phone number is 562-425-9000.
There you go. Thank you, Roger.
You're welcome.
And if you prefer to send an email, you can do that. info@rcstreetshop.com. We are also doing the social media thing. We are on Twitter, RC Street Shop there. We are on Instagram, RC Street Shop there as well. And we have a Facebook page, RC Street Shop. Like the page. You know how that works. We also got the YouTube thing. You know that. You're watching this video. We do appreciate it. Please like the video, but more importantly, subscribe! Hit that subscribe button. We would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And hey, if you get one of these, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
How is it working out for you?
Also, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to make a smart aleck comment.
All right, now it's time.
Okay, if any of you don't know you're watching this on YouTube, please comment too.
Yes, if you're watching this somewhere else, let us know.
Every time we say, if you're watching this on YouTube, and I think to myself, if you don't know, please comment and let us know you don't know you're watching YouTube.
So there you go. We'll see you next week.
Bye.